Hi there, my beautiful Pisces Aries. Welcome into your reading. So today we're going to be talking about your month of July and what you can expect for both career and love. And we're going to start here with some overall energy. We actually have a lot have been coming out. But let's have a look. We have ladder, climbing towards success. We have gong, an exciting event. We have woman, dealings or relationship with a woman, reconciliation. We have both money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. August, so maybe this month will be the start of something that maybe will only be officialized in August, for example. And we have wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So the way that I'm seeing this, I feel like this August could also be a birthday, okay? Could be someone born in August, so that would be a Leo or Virgo, and it could be this woman. But it could be that this exciting event is, for example, a meeting that takes place about an offer, a project of some sort. And it's like, okay, let's talk about stuff so we can start in August. So expect something like that. That could definitely be happening because we have an exciting event that I feel like will lead towards this success. So definitely a lot of money here. Definitely an exciting event that I feel like it's going to amp you up and it's going to allow you to build up your career. We also have here reconciliation. Once again, it could be that maybe you start talking to someone. Maybe the person is born in August, but you could be talking to someone in July again, okay? Someone from the past, and maybe you get back together in August, okay? So these are a couple of options here that I'm seeing when it comes to this August. And then with the wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I'm getting this a little bit has, we need to be sure of what we want. We need to be sure of what we want to accomplish. And I feel like you could have either a lot of ideas that are scattered, or I feel like you could have a lot of people talking, a lot of people's opinions coming in your ears and just confusing you and just being a little overwhelming. And I feel like you need a little break from that. I feel like you need a little space, maybe a little boundary, and having the time to think for yourself, having the time to really consider, what do I want? What do I want my life to look like? You know, and I feel like that is important. And I feel like that is the thing that is missing. I feel like maybe you're having, like, looking at this wheel, maybe you're having a lot of little parts from other people, a lot of little opinions from other people. And maybe what you need is not a little extra piece of wood. Maybe what you need, maybe it's a whole different wheel, number one. But number two, maybe you just need to accept it as it is. And instead of a wheel, make it a gear. Because maybe you're thinking of like, oh, this is what's going to push me forward. But with the gear, that is the tool. That is the solution for what you want. What I'm trying to say with this, I feel like these people's opinions, and let's say you're confused about which career step to take or which lifestyle to have, whatever. But career is easier to make it an example. You're indecisive on which career to take. And you're thinking that all of these people's opinions and like, oh, you're so good at this, you should do this. No, but you're so good at this, you should do this. And, you know, oh, this makes more money, but this is a little bit, you know, more stable. Maybe this will make you happier. And there are so many opinions. And I think that that is what's going to help you move forward and find the right career. But the thing is, if you take these little pieces of wood out, these pieces of opinions out, and you accept this as a gear and not as a wheel, you see that you already have the answer within you. You don't need other people's opinions and advices to move forward. You just need to listen to yourself. You need to make yourself the gear, the wheel to move forward. Okay? So I truly believe that you already have everything that you need to move forward and to make a decision. I feel like your intuition should be the one to make the decision and not considering everyone's opinions. You can consider them and you can, of course, ask for advice, but in the end, make sure that it's your call, not someone else's. Okay? That is interesting. I never look at that card in that way. Wow. All right. So let's start with career and see what we got for your month of July. And we have boundaries exactly. So this could definitely be talking about that thing. You may need a little bit less of other people and maybe a little bit more of yourself. Okay? We definitely appear to be needing to put some boundaries here. And maybe you do have this exciting meeting with someone and they offer you this huge thing. And you're like, but is it the right thing? Maybe they're just playing me. Maybe they're just trying to get something out of me and I'm not really seeing it. And you're going to get a lot of different opinions. Your intuition is the one that is going to tell you if this is a good person, if it is not. Okay? Trust that gut feeling about this offer, about this meeting, about whatever. Okay? I feel like the more you let other people's voices get in your head, the less you hear your own. And that is something for you to consider. Okay? If you need other people's advice to give you a little push, definitely embrace that. And definitely talk to people that you know are going to be like that. Okay? But if you're going into other people's advices and being like, what should I do? And they just tell you, you should do this. Maybe that is not the right type of person. Okay? For you to be asking advice and for you to be getting some sort of clarity and solution out of this. Okay? Or for this. But we have Page of Pentacles, we have Six of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like there is an offer here. I absolutely do. I feel like it may be a little bold. It's gonna amp you up so much. I feel like you're gonna go from just a little page to a Queen of Pentacles. So just from a little apprentice, I'm just trying to learn stuff. I'm just in the beginning of my career, to a boss, a manager, maybe not a CEO, but someone qualified, someone with experience, someone with power. You're going to be recognized. You're going to have new skills and responsibilities. This offer, it's going to give you what you truly deserve. But I feel like it's bold. It may even require from you a little trip, maybe a permanent one, okay? And maybe that is the thing that scares you the most. You're going to be moving away from family. You're going to be moving away from friends. And it's difficult. It's complicated. For others of you, it could be more of an emotional trip, not so much a physical one. And it's more about moving away from everyone's expectations. Everyone expected you from a little kid to be an astronaut, for you to be a scientist, for you to be a chef. And now you get this offer to go work at an animal shelter, and it's a great offer. And you're like the one running the animal shelter, and you've always loved animals, and it's a little kid's dream for you. But it removes all of those expectations from other people. And other people are going to be like, why the heck are you going to an animal shelter to work? That is absolutely crazy. That doesn't make any sense. You could be making so much more money if you were a scientist. Maybe not. It's your choice in the end. Okay? And that's the thing that I'm saying. I feel like you're grabbing a lot of pieces of wood from other people and turning into a wheel when you're not a wheel. You're a gear. Okay? I never thought I would be talking so much about wheels and gears in a reading, but here we are. But I feel like you're grabbing a lot of people's expectations of you and trying to turn yourself into that person when you're not meant to be that person. Okay? You have a big move here. I feel like it's going to look like such a little small offer, probably compared to something else, but it's a heck of an offer. It has so much great potential, and it can take you so far and so happy. It can make you so happy. I really feel like your inner child would be so freaking proud and so happy. But it's bold. It requires courage. And I know that you have it. Especially with that Aries side of yours, you have it. It's just a matter of you grabbing it and using it. Okay? Let's get you here some advice. I don't even want to shuffle this. Look at that. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations. Dreaming a new world into being. Your guidance is divinely guided. I'm gonna take these two. Heck it. I absolutely love that. I really feel like you are, first of all, becoming your own person. I feel like you're becoming so aligned with yourself. And I really feel like the more you listen to your intuition, the more you trust that gut feeling, the more success you're going to have and the bigger things you're going to accomplish. Okay, look at that. God damn. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? What is that little annoying little thing that is telling you, that's a bad person, or this could be so good? What is it telling you? What is your intuition telling you? Trust it, really trust it. I feel like you have trust issues with your intuition. And your Pisces side, considering that, could be a little bit unhealed, and we need to look into it. Okay? To be honest, I feel like you're in a very opposing energy of your cusp. I feel like you're not utilizing, at least in career, you're not utilizing either Pisces or Aries. Especially because Aries is the first house, the house of the self. And so for you to balance your cusp energy, we need to be more like ourselves. We need to be more authentic, follow more of our heart and what we want. And with the Pisces, we need to trust more of our intuition, okay? Listen to that soul, what the soul is calling you to do. All right? Try to maybe connect a little bit more with that spiritual side, meditation, journal, to also talk about all of these opinions and who you really want to be. If you want, try to connect with tarot. You're already doing it in a way, which is already really amazing. But create that connection with yourself, okay? All right, let's take a look here into love. We have passion. Now, this is Aries. So definitely in love, we could have a little bit of Aries coming through. We need a lot more of Aries in career here, okay? But let's see what we got for love and relationships with passion here. Definitely things could be a little caliente. Absolutely. Let's see what else. Oh, yeah. For some of you, you could already be, I don't know, married with kids. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles. And we also have the Sun. We have Taurus and Leo energies here, if that serves of any confirmation for you. But you could already, again, be married with kids and dogs and have your own house with this person, or you could at the very least be in a relationship. That is what it looks like. If you're not, then expect one. But I feel like the people that are already in your life, those are the ones that are going to play a big role here for you. There's a lot of stability, a lot of commitment, a lot of union. And the thing is, these people are trying to give you pieces of wood, not because they want you to be someone, but because they want to help. I don't feel like this is bad energy and these are bad people, but it may not be helpful. When they think they're trying to help, it may not be helpful. And that is your job to understand. That yes, they may be trying to be helpful and they're so sweet. So maybe career-wise, I'm not going to talk too much because I know they're going to try and help, but it may not be the help that I need. And again, choosing the people to talk to, the people that are going to say, follow your heart, that are going to push you into that more intuitive side. Those are the people to talk to. The other ones, enjoy their company, because there's a lot of love here in your relationships. There's a lot of true union and commitment and good people, true honest people. There's a lot of joy. So I feel like relationship-wise, such a beautiful time, okay? Especially if you're already in a relationship. But if you are single, I feel like it's going to be a bigger focus with the people already in your life, but not to say that you can't manifest someone, okay? I feel like at the very least, you're like in the talking stage with someone, okay? And I feel like the people in your life are so pure. Again, I feel like they're truly good people with good intentions and just trying to care for you. But sometimes we care in the wrong way. Sometimes we care in the way that people don't need to. All right. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. What do we have for you? At the bottom, again, I'm going to take it. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Dance with life. I feel like it's all about having fun when it comes to your relationships and appreciating the people around you. And we also have take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. There could even be like a little family trip, or at the very least, you could be spending a little bit more time at home with yourself, maybe with your partner. But it could be a little bit of a relaxing month in that matter, okay? And then we also have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no, again. Okay. But again, putting boundaries, but saying yes to adventures, saying yes to having fun, and saying yes to the right people. Okay? All right. So let's get to here. It's interesting that we're talking about a family trip, and now we have plan a trip. So these are a couple of fun things that you can do, either alone or with someone else, whatever you prefer. But it's just for you to have fun and enjoy life. So we have plan a trip, shopping spree, beach day. We have Italian night, following along a YouTube painting tutorial, and DIY home improvement. So doing some renovations at the house. Who knows? Okay, so my Pisces Aries, this is what I have for you. I really hope that this was helpful and that it resonated. If you want more exclusive readings, or you want this exact reading but personalized for you, definitely check out our Patreon. And this is what I have for you. So thank you so much for being here. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and hopefully we'll talk very soon. Bye bye.